But let's check out the first reactions of Wuthering Heights that just came out late last night as they had the premiere here in LA. And it's always important I disclose to you that the first reactions from films are typically largely, heavily positive, because to be invited to a premiere of a film, to a first screening of a film, it is part and parcel that you accentuate positives. We've talked about it how many times whenever we do one of these reactions or in streams, and we need to establish that so you understand when we read these things, you're not going to see a lot of criticism. Because, first of all, criticism is lacking in the space of film, because anybody can put on the critic's hat and say, look at me, I am the awards expert. Speaking of which, we'll hear from the awards expert in just a couple of minutes. But let's start with People magazine. We don't go to People enough. The old mainstay of the doctor's office. When you went in, you had yourself an appointment, the dentist, wherever it may be. You had Us magazine and People, and you'd gun through it and see all of the paparazzi shots. Not so much anymore, but I still have a special place in my heart for People, so we'll start with them. And we begin with Jazz Tangray, who is a friend. We have met numerous times. She was in my critics group, Sunset Circle, for a few years before we disbanded that whole thing because I was done dealing with it. But she's really cool, great, nice person. But I will say that she rarely, if ever, hammers a film. She's very good at, as we mentioned off the top, accentuating positives. And here's what she had to say about Wuthering Heights. It's a scorching hot and twisted tale. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi's chemistry and sexual attention is a whole other level of hot. In all caps. Only Emerald could take a classic, turn it on its head, make you fall completely in lust, and then utterly destroy your soul. An exquisite spectacle of craftsmanship that left me salivating over the costume, cinematography, and production design. Obsessively in love with it. Can I get a like right now for those of you who are watching on YouTube? If you're on X, you need to go to YouTube to send comments and likes. It is Midnight Movie Talk. I did not pre-read any of this stuff. This is what actors call a cold read. No one's better. Name someone who's better at just pushing a button that says go live and talking. No one. Not anyone in any space. Go ahead, try. You know I'm right. No one. Collider's Meredith Loftus wrote, from its gorgeous set design and costumes, striking cinematography, and bombastic music by the aforementioned Charli XCX. The film leans into the passionate obsession of Catherine Heathcliff's torrid love story. BuzzFeed's Ada Anechi warned, this is not the Wuthering Heights you read in school. And you're either going to love it or hate it. And I loved it. And I think that points to what we kind of knew when you get Emerald and get her to sink her hooks into this. You saw it with Saltburn. She likes to do weird, twisted, erotic stuff. And I think it was too much in Saltburn. And I'm down with freaky shit. But, right, sometimes it cheapens the product. And I feel like Saltburn would have benefited from some restraint. So I'm not surprised she's going to do something that's going to have audiences gasping when they see this film. Potentially my favorite performance from Elordi, definitely makes the top three for Margot. What made me stand up to attention was the score and cinematography, breathtaking. It's passionate, it's daring, and explores a version of the classic that deserves our attention. And you can see it from the trailer. In fact, we'll probably watch it here in a second, because we still have it. Trust me, it's coming. The live MMTE of the moment. And we'll detail where that went. Again, so horribly wrong. But you look at that trailer and you, of course, see exactly what they're discussing here. Another person here, journalist Maude Garrett. It's utter perfection. It's not only visually impeccable with vibrancy and breathtaking shots, but this movie is the epitome of yearning. It'll make you feel absolutely everything during and afterwards. I loved everything about this film. Pop culture influencer Francis Dominic wrote that Robbie and Elordi are living rent-free in my head, adding they're absolutely electric on screen. I could not keep my eyes off them. Well, I mean, if they're on the screen and they're the only people on the screen, it is hard to keep your eyes off them, isn't it? I was in an insane chokehold. Oh, man. I'm so glad I don't have that quote on my name, right? Can you imagine? This movie put me in an insane chokehold. What? Is that what you... Was that Weber? See, Dominic can get away with that. I would be dragged. What are you talking about? Insane chokehold? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. At the same time, Dominic noted, I could have used more pining and intimacy, but still I had so much fun and thought all of it was so brilliant. There's just a taste. Let's go to X and find out if there's some others there that we can check out. I think I saw Scott, not our friend Scott. Well, I mean, he's a friend of the show. He's been on the show way, way, way long time ago, Scott Mendelson, who I think is extremely erratic as a critic, and that's as generous as I can be. But I won't speak on source fidelity, but as a film, Wuthering Heights rocks. A large-scale retelling of a smaller-scale melodrama with all the big budget production value and cinematic style value we once took for granted. It works on its own terms as a nuanced romantic tragedy. I think it's cinema, right? You see it from the trailer. Let's just pop it up. Let me get it going. Let's watch the trailer. Like, you see it in the trailer. The cinematic value is extremely high. Duh. We talked about this when we first watched it for the first time, right? You just go, what? This is blowing me away. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let's pop it up. Let's just watch a couple little bit. And again, go back to the use of the Charli XCX track, and you just get the scope. You get all that you're looking for. Let me pop it up here. Here we go. There's a little bit of the trailer. We'll watch all of it. It's 2 minutes. We'll watch just like a minute or so just to get you an idea of just how beautiful this film is, because it is. There's your Charli XCX.
What should you do, Heathcliff? If you were rich?
I suppose I'd do what all rich men do.
Right.
Live in a big house.
Cinematographer.
And be cruel to my servants.
And Jacob Elordi's a damn hot dude, right? And of course,
Take a wife.
jaw-droppingly gorgeous Margot Robbie.
What wife?
The scope. Right, so
Yeah,
even though this is going to be early in the year, this is February, right?
For her.
You're still talking about production design, cinematography on this film for sure.
Mr. Linton asked me to marry
And
him.
yes, we've seen a lot of films be able to take the momentum
Heathcliff
of the
is gone,
early
must
year and
accept
drag
it.
it all the way through Sinners, right? Even a One Battle came middle-ish of the year to end, and it was able to go. This is great. This is just right here when you're musically, sonically. Good. So good. I'm not gonna lie. I actually have goosebumps. I just saw this in Prime. And in Prime,
Your own heart.
those subwoofers in the seats, you're just like, oh. You talk about being cinematically erect, people.
Where is the
You're
obstacle?
damn right. This trailer slaps. So overused that word, I apologize.
For our souls are made of.
I want you to pay attention to on that trailer, right? The mix of the music down, up. That's those little things, man. These are the things that I really pay attention to, right? Pop it. Nail those edits on the transition in the song. Dude, it's such a just. I I would argue almost a masterpiece of a trailer. So, again, all these reactions calling attention to the beauty of the film, the visual and the score and everything is here. You see it. I mean, duh. So I can't wait to see it. I really am excited to see this film. I have a feeling I'm going to really be down with what's happening here because I was a fan of Saltburn. I just don't like where it went on the back end. So often I just see films that overplay their hand. And Saltburn is certainly a better film for me than Promising Young Woman. And you look at the difference, right, from a director, first-time director to second-time director. She's learned a lot. I think you can see a big-time step up from Woman to Saltburn and now to Wuthering Heights. And let's also give a round of applause, and we'll make her our cinema champion here tonight, even though I don't have the graphic ready. Emerald Fennell for agreeing to work with Warner Brothers, not Netflix, taking the cash they offered for a cinematic theatrical release on this film. Kudos to you. And yeah, I mean, Lizzie, it is. It's. I don't even care if you don't want to see the movie. This is art. This Warner Brothers across so many years, they have proven to be the best at bringing trailers that are true art, works of cinematic artistry. You go back, you look at that Joker, the teaser and the full, both of those, okay? So many trailers over the years that they have produced that are, in this case, a masterpiece when it comes to trailers. It just doesn't happen from every studio, but consistently Warner Brothers is able to deliver something that is mega appealing. And by the way, a little bit of love for nailing tonight's new design, because I didn't even realize that Wuthering Heights was going to be in the mint font tonight, and I had my mint Norwich kit on tonight. Thank you so much. One of my first kits I ever got, one of my favorite kits here, the player fit, of course, as always. And look at it. You see, you're getting cinematic value here from your streamer. I mean, what else do you want? What do you want from me? I can't do more than what I'm doing. I still enjoy Promising Young Woman. I'm not saying I didn't. I just don't think she has the ability, Jacob, to handle the tonal shifts in that film. And there's a mega, just massive tonal shift on the back end of that film, and she wasn't ready for that. You have to have all of the bells and whistles and the tools and everything you've got in your box. She wasn't ready. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying it could have been better. And I think Saltburn's the best version of what it could be. It's a better film. It's a better made film. Okay? So there we go. That's our first Wuthering Heights reactions. We'll come back to that if you have some comments on that. But I think it is time to get ready for the live MMTE of Charli XCX's The Moment, a film that still has me 1 hour after I just walked out in sheer disbelief that someone thought this was what we were going to do with Charli XCX and a movie. Here is a taste of the trailer, and then we'll break it down where it all went so horribly wrong. This is the MMTE of The Moment.
Charli.
Wait, don't.
Oh, no, it's fine. They're with me, so.
Oh, okay. We're deleting this?
Yes. Delete it.
How does it feel to have claimed a whole summer? Not many people can say that they've done that.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of happened. Is it weird when I do that?
No, I like it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see some of that flourish there, the artistic flourish rate with these edits? That's what you get at the beginning. And I was like, I'm into this. And then it all disappears. And it turns into what it is, a mockumentary of her Brat tour and trying to put it all together with a director of the documentary film that wants to change everything, played by Alexander Skarsgård. Now, first of all, if you're going to make a mockumentary, you need to make it funny. And this film rarely is. Okay? That's not the biggest problem with this film, though. The biggest issue with The Moment is it's a movie about Charli XCX featuring Charli XCX. So you're thinking, here comes a whole bunch of Charli XCX songs. Guess what? There's one Charli XCX song in the moment. The fans in my screening tonight at AMC Burbank in Prime, when this thing ended, there wasn't one person clapping. And this was an audience packed with young fans of her, wearing concert t-shirts throughout the entire audience. No one clapped because they didn't get what they came for. One song by her. When they finally get to the concert of Brat, they play The Verve. Like, what? We're not even going to play Charli XCX? Whoever thought this was a good idea, and if you saw in the trailer, it says, this was Charli XCX's vision. Well, honey, you just fucked up. Like, at a level, as I said in my quick reaction I posted on YouTube, my short, it's a cataclysmic disaster because you didn't give the audience what they want. Now, you all say, oh, Joker 2 isn't good, which I totally disagree with. But what I do hear is Joker 2 doesn't give you what you want. And I usually do not ever have an issue with that because I don't mind if you take a chance. But imagine if in Joker 2, they didn't even give you the Joker. Because that's what this is. In the moment, they don't even give you Charli XCX singing. Can you explain that to me? It is completely and utterly baffling that this movie got made and no one along the way said, you might want to put a few songs in. And you all dragged Hurry Up Tomorrow. Oh, it's not good. The movie sucks. But if you saw Hurry Up Tomorrow, you know that you at least got a hell of a lot of Weeknd songs. So I don't want to hear it if you're not going to drag this, the moment, harder than you dragged Hurry Up Tomorrow, a film that you guys completely whiffed on. You really did. Direction on that film, unbelievable. I'm going to give it, and I'm being generous here, 30%. It's an F. 3 out of 10 because I like the first 5 minutes. Listen, fans, when you watch this, you come back here, you comment, Weber, you were right. MMT is without question the gold standard. Because we are. And you will say, God, what in the hell did I just watch? It's amazing A24 debuted this Sundance just days ago and then drop it in New York, LA, platform release here this weekend. In fact, as you look here, you can see it is the highest, fastest selling limited release ever in the history of A24. Well, that's going to end really fast when word gets out. Fans are going to be furious. I mean, pissed off. I'm not a Charli XCX fan. I don't go to her tours. I don't have one of her t-shirts. I just went in and I know some of her songs. As we played off the top, Boom Clap and some others. But nah. Dude, if I was bored by this film, the fans just sitting there waiting for a song, for something Charli XCX-ish, instead of her trying to be an actress, she's okay. That's not the problem. I mean, it's fine. The whole concept of this film is the problem. It's not about whether she can act or not. It's what the hell were they thinking making this movie? You're pissing people off. She better turn her phone off. Like, literally put it on mute, because she's going to get a bunch of people going, damn you, bitch. Why do you give me this shit? Hurry Up Tomorrow had half the Weeknd's music and much more euphoric cinematography. Luis, you know how I feel about that film. I saw that in the exact same theater I saw this one tonight, Prime, with those subwoofer seats and that sound that's just like piercing, right? Like I talked about with that Wuthering Heights trailer. Oh my God, this is why I'm in a movie theater. And then you don't even get any of that. Well, I could have seen this in a regular screen. There's not even any music. Hurry Up Tomorrow is 1,000 times better than this film, okay? Even with its flaws, and I would actually say Charli XCX is a better actress than The Weeknd as an actor. Okay, but as a film, I'd rather watch Hurry Up Tomorrow 100 times in a row than ever watch this again. I was literally going to get up and walk around and take a jog around the 16. I was so bored. And the guy next to me here, I've got this story, really funny story. So the guy next to me, young couple, right? And they don't usually go to the movies. I don't see a lot of younger couples. I'm talking like maybe early 20s. The dude next to me had his phone out watching an NBA game. It was really low, but listen, we got recliners and stuff, and I could put my leg up. It wasn't bugging me because the film's like wasn't good, but I was just kind of like, I love to watch human nature and watch what happens. The guy's looking at his phone because he's bored. He's bored of the movie. I don't blame him for watching an NBA game. He's like, this sucks. He's talking to his girlfriend. I'm like, this is a bad experience across the board. But listen, word's going to get out. Word's going to get out to all the fans. They're going to hate it. They hate this movie. They should hate this movie. Other comments here on this Thursday night. I know, Luis, you're probably the only one who saw it because this is a film that's only out in New York and L.A. This is going to be platformed. I don't know if it goes wide next week, but it'll be to you soon enough. But I can tell you right now, there's no reason to see this film. If you are a Charli XCX fan, you should not see this. You're going to be, as I said, you're going to be livid. You are going to be so ticked off, you might get violent with somebody. I mean, seriously. Listen, I go to see these things, it's A-list. I just walk out and go, it wasn't good. I can tell you guys why, and then we move on. But if you are so excited, I can't wait to see this Charli XCX, this film about her tour. And oh my Lord, what is this shit? Wait, did you see it? Oh, you didn't see it yet, Luis. No, don't do it. Honestly, don't even see it. I mean that. I do mean that. You guys listen to me. I mean it. Do not see this film. Don't do it. If you go to see this film, you're going to be pissed because, especially if you're not a fan of hers, don't do it. I mean that. There's no reason for you to see this film. Okay, let's do a quick check of the ticket sales here tonight because there is a big movie opening tonight. Well, I mean, a big enough movie, okay? It is, as we talked about back on Sunday night, Send Help, a film I'm not a big fan of, okay? If you need me to go through the reasons why, I'm not going to tonight again. But it all starts with Rachel McAdams, who's horribly miscast. It's not that she's not good. It's that she can't be playing some kind of dowdy, homely office girl, and then 5 seconds later on the island, she's looking like the bikini girl that we all know that she is, like smoking hot. She's a smoke show. It just doesn't work. Send Help has so many problems with it. You have no idea. Go back and watch my evaluation. When you look here and we look at the sales for this film, you can see it's playing in 3D, which is really weird, right? Why is Send Help playing in 3D? It's like, what? I saw the movie. It doesn't make any sense. The plane crash scene is one. There's no reason to see in 3D. Let's pick something over at Universal Prime, 10 o'clock. That's pretty late, but, it's Thursday here in Los Angeles. People go to the movies. You can see it's pretty good. Again, this is Universal. This is Los Angeles, the movie-going capital of the universe. We have the number one AMC, as you guys know. That's my home theater, AMC Burbank. All three of them. The 8 o'clock at the Brand, they still are selling tickets because they're in previews. And this is at Americana Brand. This is over in Glendale. And that looks pretty good. Let's go down and look at the Grove, 745 Dolby. That's almost sold out. That's a really busy area of Los Angeles down there. Lots of apartments. So you get a huge crowd down there. AMC Century City, Dolby, 8 o'clock. That is looking really good. Listen, if I go on the LA sales, I'm going to push this thing at 25 and higher. Based on everywhere across Flyover America, I'm going to add it all together and come up with about 18.5. And I will take up on that, right? So I'll take 18.5 high. I want to take 18.5 low. In other words, I think it's going to outperform that number, but at least it'll be in that ballpark. And we're usually dead on, right? It's a projector, man. We don't mess around. We are the gold standard, y'all. So that is where we are. That also this weekend's that Melania documentary, which the liberals are all pissed about. Listen, man, I don't care. I don't want to see it either way. Forget the politics. I don't want to watch a movie about a first lady, no matter who the first lady is. I really don't. Unless the first lady has done something really, truly historically like, wow, this is something. And I don't think that's the case. Melania Trump. I know that's going to piss a lot of the MAGA people off. Too bad. I'm not part of any tribe, and that's the way it'll always be. But yeah, Melania probably opens with maybe 3, 4, 5 million, which would be one of the bigger documentary opens of all time. It's not going to do well in LA and New York. It'll do well in, Orlando or Dallas or, places that's got more of a red base. Yes, I want to say it like that, the red base, where they all are there, the cow meat eating, fuck the plant shit. I'm going to eat a bunch of carnivore diet stuff, whatever. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But that's my take on Melania. All right, let's do some comments here. I do actually, you know what I do? I want to watch a trailer. But I will certainly get a couple comments in here. I'm going with 24% help. You're going to go high. And listen, I'm on the low side of it. I hope it goes higher because movies need some help right now. There's not a lot of great things going on. Let's see, and let's go. I had something on YouTube. I wanted to watch one of the trailers that dropped. Give me 1 second. I have it here somewhere. I don't remember what it was. I'm woefully prepared tonight. I'm not going to lie. Listen, man, I try to be organized and then I just get down to it and I'm not. Oh God, is it Super Mario Brothers? Oh, here, I didn't know. I never saw this Supergirl blast off. Did you guys see this? Here, let's watch it real quick. It's 42 seconds. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We got to sit through an ad. For Mountain View Tires. All right, hold on. Here it is. DC. I haven't seen this. Have you guys seen this? Here we go.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end
It's
well.
from the trailer. It's new.
For you guys.
It's like a short version of the trailer.
What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Kurton didn't die in a day. Gods are not that kind. Oh, he's such a...
So I guess we get to see, is that Aquaman, right? That looked like him, isn't it? Isn't that Momoa? I don't know. Is it Aquaman? Is he? I don't. Guys, I really don't care about this shit. I'd like to pretend that I do care. There was something else that I was going to... I'm sorry, guys. I'm not fully, invested in this shit. The Bride, no, I'm not watching that. Dreadful, no. We'll say something for Sunday. We already watched Masters of the Universe. Strangers, I'm not... I can't see that movie. I'm not going to watch Strangers 3. I ain't doing it. Man. All right, let's go ahead and do the comment blast closeout early. I'm good, man. I mean, it was fun. It's a good show. It's 30 minutes. I don't have to an hour. I am not in some kind of contractual situation. Do you guys understand? If I want to go 30 minutes, I can go 30 minutes. My 30 minutes is better than other people's 7-hour streams. I'd hope. But one time we went 3 hours. Remember that? When I came out of Avatar 2 and I was so angry I talked for 3 hours, which was longer than the runtime. I wanted to beat the runtime. It's on YouTube if you want to watch that. I don't know why you would, but if you do, it's there. What was she thinking? At least The Weeknd actually had a real soundtrack to his movie. Actually, Jacob, we talked about. I mean, listen, it's deplorable. It's unforgivable what she did with this film. What Charli XCX did with it. We're going to crack on somebody. You used to get that. Hold on, I got another one of her songs. It's called Back to Back. I'll play that real quick and then we're out of here. Right, and I love that because I love taking it all away. I basically remove all the options and they go, I don't know what to do, because that's what drives the haters crazy. They go, oh shit, I'd love to say he's bad, but I can't. I don't know. It's too much. He's as the one guy said, 3 strands of hair, probably 2 strands of hair at the wrap. He's a full MAGA because I said Civil War was problematic because they dragged the president out and shoot him in the head. Well, yeah, okay. Of course, that guy, talk about full left wing. 3 strands of hair, again, needs to really worry about saving on 3. I mean, it's probably down to 2. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I didn't ask for that. I didn't go after 3 strands of hair. 3 strands of hair come after me. And when you come after me, bitch, it's fucking on. And I'm the man, bro. Dude, I'm not the fucking bitch like you are. I'm the fucking man. And don't ever confuse yourself with that. Don't. You're messing with the wrong dude. I'm the real fucking deal. Don't ever forget that. Seriously, 3 strands of hair, you're a bitch that no one will ever remember in the history of time. No one will ever remember you were on this planet. And I mean that as deeply as I can. I really mean it as cuttingly as possible. You will amount to nothing in the sands of time. Nothing. Literally, you are Oh my God, I love the movie, right? Remember when you had Perks of a Wallflower and he called, what's his name, Nothing, right? That's who this guy is. 3 strands of hair at the wrap. You are the dude who said you're nothing from Perks of a Wallflower. Thank you. Other comments? I don't know. We've gone completely off the rails. This song, when it's over, it's over. So you better hit his name. Yeah, Soups is not opposition. Look, I'm going to do my Soups is not opposition. Do my Trump shit. Oh my God, he's full MAGA. This guy is full fucking MAGA. Listen, I don't have a dog in the fight. I will when I need to. But I'm not going to pick a side and always be on that side. Why would I do that? That's dumb. There's a small thriller at the 8 called Islands that looks interesting. Might well check it. Luis, I actually want to see Iron Lung this weekend. It's a horror film. And I really only have the patience for one film. I'm not Scott Menzel going to watch 4, 5, 6 films in one day at Sundance. I have in me a one film and a refractory period of at least 48 hours. I would say 24 is the minimum. 48 is really where I want to be. So I need to wait till Saturday night to see Iron Lung. We'll talk about that on Sunday, in addition to whatever else happens. Okay? This is kind of annoying, this song. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I just picked another song. This is from the Brat album. So maybe I'll see that, Luis, but I'll probably see Iron Lung. So if you go to see that, I'm going to go Saturday. And then there's an early screening of Hoppers sometime in the near future that I'll probably see early. So we'll have that as an early reaction. That's going to do it here. That's a Thursday, man. I can do what I want. 36 minutes is gold on the gold standard. Okay? We did everything we needed to do. We talked about Wuthering Heights. We did our review of The Moment. Holy shit. And now we're going to close shop. That's how we do it. We'll see you back here on Sunday. Thanks for being here live, City of Angels. MMT is off the air. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye. End stream already, damn it.